you're not telling me where you're going to upload this.
Who said I'm uploading it? I said it's none of your business what I'm doing with it.
You're not telling me then, are
Because I don't need to answer your questions. I don't need to account for a lawful action. Right, and I don't need to account for an action unless you have evidence. Pardon? No, just come to have a look at all this stuff and that. Pardon?
Please make your way out.
What?
It's against the law.
It's not against the law.
Please make your way out, sir.
Of course it's not against the law. What are you on about? It's a public place. Yeah.
Okay, no, that's fair enough, thank you then.
But again, you've got job stuff on there that I want to have a look at. What again, if I can't remember all of that information if I go and look at it, so I need to take...
Can you just come back over down there, please?
Why can't I
go down there, please?
Can you
just go down there, please? Can you just go down there, please?
Why can I not go
Can you just go down there, please? Can you just go down there, please? My name's David. Can you just go down there, please?
Why can't I have a look at that?
Because I'm asking you because you're recording stuff to go down there, please.
Because I'm
because of the reasons that exactly.
Because I'm
recording. Can you go to there? Yeah, absolutely.
So because I'm exercising a human right.
If you feel so, that's fine. You can go down there. So
you're discriminating against me because I'm using a human right.
If you want, if you can go down there, please. So we can discuss it later. No, I don't admit it. I'm just repeating what you said. If you can just go down here, please. I want you to go down there, please.
You're very aggressive.
Will you please go down there?
Am I raising my voice? Am I being aggressive or am I speaking very softly?
No, but you're not listening to me. I'm not doing as I ask.
Will you please?
The tension starts almost immediately, not with an arrest or a threat, but with a disagreement over access and filming. The auditor says he is gathering information. Staff keep directing him away from the area. Public access does not always mean unrestricted access. What matters here is whether the boundary is being explained clearly and calmly. For now, both sides are holding their position, and the police have not even arrived yet. Before we get into it, full credit for the original footage goes to Power to the Proletariat, whose audit and recording made this video possible.
Hey.
Hiya.
How you doing?
What's your name?
Pardon?
What's your name?
I don't really feel like I want to give that, unfortunately.
Okay. Well, why are you here?
Who are you, sorry?
I'm PC Baines.
Baines 504, yeah?
Yeah.
Thank you. And yourself, man?
Sergeant 369 Elkins.
Sergeant 369
Elkins.
Elkins. I think you're both based at
Lincoln.
Lincoln Main Police Station.
Yes.
Yeah, brilliant. Cool.
Cool. So why are you here?
Just explain that to you.
Well, you explain that because I'm talking to you, aren't I? So you tell me why you're here.
As I said, you've just explained. I'm saying I agree with what you said. I've come here and wanted to look at the information.
Okay. And have you done that?
Pardon?
Have you done that?
No, not fully.
Okay, so what more information do you want to look at?
The board down there that I got obstructed from seeing, there's people sat there, so I won't mind not getting that too much, there's not much there anyway. But specifically that board down there that I've been obstructed from going and watching.
Area 3 one?
Yeah, number 3, yeah, area 3.
What do you want to see in there? Is it just...
The information that's on the board.
On it? Okay, what purpose is that for?
Pardon?
What purpose is that for?
To have a look at it, but it's public information from...
It is, but why you then feel the need to film it? If you want to read it, then that's one thing, but why do you feel the need to film it?
Because my memory's not that great.
Okay.
So, I can't remember everything that I see on every single board in here, can I?
Okay. Do you have a job?
Pardon?
Do you have a job?
Is that relevant?
Well, yeah, because you're in a job centre, aren't you?
Right.
Are you seeking employment?
Is that any of your business right now?
Well, yeah, because you're in a job centre, aren't
Right,
you?
that's not your business, that's my business.
But I'm just trying to understand the purpose of why you need to read that information, why you need to retain that information.
When the officers arrive, the conversation shifts from staff policy to police scrutiny. The auditor refuses to give his name and questions why his employment status matters. Questions can be asked without answers being compulsory. The key point is simple. Curiosity is not the same as a legal power. That distinction is about to drive the whole encounter.
Because I have the right to do so,
You do,
Constable.
but I'm just trying to understand.
Yeah, but that's all you need to know, though, isn't it? Because I have the right to do so. I'm in a public place, it's public information. I have the right to freedom of expression, which includes gathering and disseminating information and opinions to others.
Right.
So, therefore, that's all
what
you
is
need to
your
know.
intention to do
Because
then?
you swore an oath to uphold the rights and freedoms of the people. You swore an oath to the crown of this country.
Yeah.
So that's all you need to know is that I'm acting within a right, a freedom.
Okay.
I'm not doing anything unlawful. So that's all you need to know, and that's all you need to tell them. That's your job done
I
then.
assume you've already told them that anyway.
Yes, I have, and that's your job done then, isn't it, I'm afraid?
What is your intention to do with the video though?
But again, that's none of your business.
Well, it is, because if it captures other people, like members of the public who are coming in here who don't want their face shown anywhere. We might have people who are going through horrendous things at the minute or involved in domestic violence, and they don't want other people to see that they're in this job centre on this particular day in Lincoln, because then other people will know where they are. Then that's safeguarding them, isn't it?
Then they would need to contact the Information Commissioner's office because it's their jurisdiction, not the police.
Yes, but if you're
No,
not
no,
telling me
it's simple as that. Ends there.
If you're not telling me where you're going to upload this,
Who said I'm uploading it? I said it's none of your business what I'm doing with it.
you're not telling me then, are
Because I don't need to answer your questions. I don't need to account for a lawful action. Right, and I don't need to account for an action unless you have evidence or reasonable suspicion. It has to be based on objective fact, right? Then it's none of your business, and I'm not answering your questions.
It's very one-sided, isn't it, this? And this is like...
I didn't call you. I didn't ask for your help. I didn't want to talk to you in the first place.
It's very one-sided in the fact that you know our name, you're refusing to give
because
your name.
you're crown servants,
Yeah.
right? And you wear epaulets
I do, so you
for
can
reasons
see
of
me.
accountability.
Now the dispute becomes more focused. The auditor says he is recording public-facing information, while the officer raises privacy concerns for people using the job centre. Filming and privacy can exist in tension. The safest approach is usually to identify the specific risk, not assume one. That is where this discussion begins to harden.
Yeah?
I'm a private citizen. I do not have to account myself.
But I'm engaging with you,
But I don't
aren't I?
have to account myself to the public. To the government, in absence of a crime. That's the only time I need to identify myself to you.
Do you understand why they've asked you not to go past that point?
No.
Okay. The reason they've given us to us for not having you past that point
Right.
is because there's people currently having interviews regarding their employment and
Right.
there's sensitive data that is being discussed.
Okay.
They don't want you overhearing that or recording those conversations.
See, that's wrong because that's not what they told me.
Okay, that's what's been told to me.
Okay, Simon, let me tell you what they told me. Sorry, my power bank fell. What they told me is they didn't want me there. Yes, because people were having an appointment. But I said, if I turn my camera off, can I then go and look at the board?
Okay.
And he said yes. So he admitted freely that the only reason I'm not allowed is because I'm recording, which, as I said, is an expression of Article 10 of my human rights. So by denying me access purely based on the fact alone that I am recording is breach of Article 14 of the Human Rights Act, which is my right to enjoy my freedoms without discrimination. So therefore, I said to him, I'm not going to be bullied by a government employee out of my rights. It's not going to happen, not by you, not by them.
Which board is it that you particularly want to see? Is it the first one with the number 3 or the one that's got 3 and area 3 underneath?
The one with 3 and area 3 underneath.
So what I can offer for you is I can go and take a photograph of that board.
No, I want. Well, no, because then how?
Because there's people.
But then
that-
what am I gonna? How am I gonna? Because that's not on my
I can
footage.
take your phone and take a picture of it, but I can't record.
Like, how am I giving my phone to a police officer?
But it's a very sensible.
It's not.
What I can do is I can take a picture of it. You can read it off my phone.
No, because then I have to forfeit my
But you're not
property
going,
to exercise my
I do it
freedom.
on my telephone.
Right.
My work telephone. I'm going to take a picture of that board. You can see what's on that board without then overhearing other people's confidential
No,
conversations.
because the point is that if I'm stood there and I'm not recording, right? So I stood there because they said I can go down there if I'm not recording, I can have a look. If I overhear those appointments, the data breach has already happened. The recording is evidence of that data breach, and that's what they're scared of, is me collating evidence of them breaching
What they're saying to us is
GDPR.
they
That's
don't
what they're
want
worried
those
about.
people- They don't want you down there where you can overhear the conversation. So what I'm trying to do is find a way around it so you can have access to the information that you'd like to
But
retrieve.
there are seats down there for people to wait for an appointment.
The auditor now explains why he thinks the recording itself matters, arguing that it could preserve evidence of conversations being overheard. The sergeant tries to find a practical workaround. De-escalation works best when both sides offer something. But the deeper disagreement remains. Is the camera creating the problem, or exposing one that already exists?
So they don't want me down there because I might overhear somebody having an appointment, but somebody can wait for an appointment and overhear somebody else. That's
But
fine.
then they're not going to upload it into whichever
Again,
media
you're
outlet.
making an assumption.
Well, you're not telling me otherwise, though, are you?
You don't. So do you have objective
I've
basis
got
of
to make
fact?
an assumption then, haven't
No.
I?
Do you have it? No. You go.
have.
You
If
work
you're
on
not
what you
telling
know,
me-
not on what you don't know,
If
Constable.
you're not telling me what you're going to do with it, I have got to make assumptions. That's a fair comment.
No, it's not.
Well, I believe it is.
No.
Of course it is.
No, you're making an inference on my silence. Only a court and a jury are allowed to do that. Your role is to work on the facts that you know based on objective facts, not on, I think he might be doing this.
Evidence that's
Is it?
there for me.
Is it? What evidence is that?
Well, this is for me to make my decision in relation to what's going to happen. I've asked you what you're going to do with it. You've refused point blank to tell me.
Because I don't have to answer your
Because you
questions.
don't have to answer because you're being quite
Correct. Because I'm exercising my rights.
Well, I find it obstructive.
I'm upset because I'm exercising my rights. It's my right not to talk
It
to
is,
you.
but then you're not really helping yourself, are you? Because you're refusing to engage.
So
and tell
you're
me.
you're implying that a member of the public who doesn't want to talk to the police and account for their actions is inherently damning themselves?
I find you quite goading. I think you're goading for an argument, and I think that's.
I would be quite happy if you came in, said hello, yeah, you're filming, bye, and walked away. I would have been quite happy with that. You're the one who's continuing to stand here and to engage with me. You're more than welcome to walk away.
Because these people are worried. They're
Worried about
the
what?
other members of. Because it's been explained to you, hasn't it? I think we've explained. These guys have explained it to you.
This is where silence itself becomes part of the argument. The auditor refuses to explain what he plans to do with the footage, and the officer says that does not help him. A person's refusal to answer does not automatically prove wrongdoing. The temperature rises because each side is now reading the same silence very differently. If you want to know your rights before a situation like this happens, check out our Know Your Rights series for England and Wales. It's a simple, practical guide to dealing with police powers. The link is in the description and pinned comment. Back to the video. And this is not over. After the officers walk away, the dispute reignites when the auditor says he may film appointments from the public-facing area, and staff ask whether he is threatening them.
You've got it on recording, so you can feel free to go back and review that because you said your memory's not very good. So you've got that there, haven't you? It's been explained to you.
Yeah, but I don't agree with the explanation.
You might not agree.
And you might not agree with me. Exactly, there you go.
Exactly.
But we're allowed to disagree as human
Yeah,
beings.
absolutely.
But it doesn't mean I'm doing anything criminal and that
I've
you can
not
get
said
involved
you
with
are
it.
doing anything criminal.
So then why are you still here engaging with me?
Because they've called us,
Right.
okay, and we need to. We're talking with you because, like you rightly said, we're police officers who deal with evidence what's available to us, and then we investigate it to see whether there's a crime, there's not a crime, etc. So that's why we're engaging with you to see if there is anything untoward that you're doing.
And is there?
There is nothing criminal, but
There you go. Problem solved. Your jurisdiction ends there.
We've got to safeguard others.
Your jurisdiction ends there.
It does as a police officer, but obviously we've got people in here who don't want to be filmed.
They can do what that lady's got done, and she just walked in. She's got a face mask on. They can wear. I got a snood.
How do they know you're
I could put my snood up,
But
and
they
I
don't
can.
know that you're filming. So
No,
that they're quite.
but everybody could be filming in anywhere in a public place. So if you're worried about being on somebody else's film, best thing to do is walk around with a face mask, with a snood, with a balaclava, whatever you want to provide your own privacy in public. If you're worried about being on other people's recordings, are you two recording me right now?
No.
No, you're not. Okay.
We've got to let you know that we're recording you.
You do. Very good.
You don't have to do that, obviously.
Nope.
So, what's your intention for the rest of the day?
To do whatever I want to do, Sergeant.
Okay. I've offered you quite a simple and reasonable way to get access to the information that you would like.
The officers now explain why they attended. A call was made, so they are checking whether anything criminal has happened. That is a much narrower frame than simply deciding who is being difficult. Police powers should follow a clear purpose. Then a small but telling point appears when recording by the officers is discussed, and the tone briefly softens.
To have access to.
No, the simple way is for them to say, right, go, do what you need to do. Because if they had, I would have been gone
The
a
problem
long
is
time ago.
That there are people currently in those booths having confidential meetings.
So other people,
These
so
things
people in
with
other
people.
booths, so people in other booths near them, people sat down there waiting for an appointment while that person has an appointment. They can also all overhear that information, Sergeant, can they?
This is the compromise that I'm willing to offer you. I'm not willing to go round and round in circles with you. I will offer to go and take a photograph of those two boards so you can see that information. But if they are saying that they don't want you past that point because that's where private information is being discussed, then I think that's fair. We're not preventing you from accessing that information.
But then why would they put information on view to the public, for public to go have a look at, if they know that people can't go look at it because there's private information down there. So it's pointless having that board there in the first place. Why would they have it if I wasn't allowed to go and be there?
Would you like me to get you access to that information? Would you like me to go and photograph it so you can read it?
I would like primary access to that. I don't want secondary or tertiary access.
That's not going to be possible. But
If it's the information that you've there, I'm sure we can speak to somebody and we can get you photocopies of every leaflet on there, and then you can take that.
I don't want photocopies. I don't want to waste the paper. That's not very environmentally friendly.
I'll give him a copy of the material on the board. It doesn't come up anyway, so
Okay, I'll take copies, but I'll take 50,000 copies of each one. That's how many people that I plan on disseminating this information to.
The sergeant keeps looking for a compromise, offering to photograph the boards so the auditor can read them without entering the disputed area. That is sensible de-escalation, even if it does not satisfy him. But the auditor wants direct access, and that keeps the underlying dispute alive.
Okay, so you are disseminating the video.
Disseminating the information.
Okay, in what way?
In my way.
Okay.
That's my business.
an option to have access to all that information, he's chosen not to have it because it's primarily not in a tertiary way.
Yes.
Absolutely, that's his decision.
Absolutely.
If it comes to closing time, he needs us to come back.
Bless you. Thank you very much. Thank you both.
Thank you. Take care.
Thank you.
And that's what we call the walk of shame. And the police can do nothing. And the staff don't look very happy that I'm still sat here. Did I get his good side? The state of him. Well, there we go, guys. That's about an hour that I've been here now. Right. Let's have a look. Didn't get this board earlier, actually. So I missed that one earlier. You said we did.
Yeah, I couldn't make one up. I had got one online somewhere. Because no children, and then, worked up until there.
Where did Dave go?
Yeah.
Where's he gone? Oh, he's up there. Sorry, Dave. Oh, yeah. I just want to say.
The police leave without making an arrest, which is a turning point, but it does not settle every issue between the auditor and staff. No arrest does not prove every action was permitted. It only shows officers did not take enforcement action then. The focus now shifts back inside, where the standoff resumes.
I want to make a fair compromise with you. All I want is to go get a picture of that board 3.
If you're going to take a picture without recording,
Right.
as we said before, you're more than welcome to do that.
If you don't allow me access, I'm going to stand here and I'm going to film everybody's appointment from the public place. I can see all these screens here. I can see all those screens there when I'm sat there. Pardon?
Are you threatening us?
Not threatening you, no.
You sounded like you were threatening us.
No, not at all.
And please stop recording me as well.
No, sir.
Okay, can you take a seat then, please? So you're welcome to sit there. You're welcome in this immediate area, but that's all you're allowed to do,
So in this
okay?
immediate area where I can film data breaches happening all up and down this road. Well, actually, they're not happening right now, but in terms of
Hello there, can I help?
if those computers were being used,
Okay, all right.
if those computers were on right now and they're visible from a public place, it's not good, is it, Dave? What about these ones down here? Yeah.
As I say, just stand in front. That'd be lovely.
I can see why he chose you. Yeah.
Cheers, thank you.
Okay. Yeah. Because that's no or a new.
They've been asked to leave.
Yeah, well, like I say, the police have said 2-5.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Because
but could you stand in front of us and record
what I'm
people
doing.
coming in?
yeah, of course, the police have no authority to remove me from this building. They have no authority to do anything over a civil matter.
What's your name?
Do they?
Oh, yeah, lovely. That's good. Can you go to area 4, please? Thank you.
This is the sharpest exchange with staff. The auditor proposes access to the board, then says he will otherwise remain in the public-facing area and film what he can see. Staff ask whether that is a threat. Clear wording matters under pressure. A proposed compromise can sound like pressure once trust has collapsed.
Want to dance with me, Daniel? Come on.
I would dance with you, but I'd probably step on your left foot too much.
Probably.
Might break it, not worth it.
Fair enough. Am I allowed to leave?
You can leave if you wish
There we
to.
go. Oh, see this? There we go. So yeah, next time you let you know not to call the police because you know the police can't do anything about it.
Daniel?
But I would just recommend.
No, just stand in front is what I was saying.
I would just recommend.
Leaving, so I asked him to.
I would just recommend allowing somebody to go on about their lawful business in a public place
Well,
before calling the
actually,
police.
it's not
But it is.
You know,
Of course it is. What's unlawful about it?
you've been asked to leave. That breaches trespassing law.
Trespassing, which is a civil matter, it's not unlawful. It's a civil
Actually,
tort.
it is.
It's a civil tort. It's not a crime. Otherwise, the police
is
would
a
have
crime,
arrested.
actually.
The police would have arrested me if it was a crime, Daniel.
Anyway, I believe you've had enough now, don't you?
So, right, guys, I'm going to head on. Obviously, the police have done their walk of shame. Unfortunately, I don't think they have learned. So we'll have to come back again at some point. But yeah, Daniel clearly thinks that it's a crime to report in public, and that trespass is a criminal matter. That's why the police just walked away without arresting me. So yeah, not the sharpest tool in the shed is old Daniel.
By the end, the argument has moved from filming to trespass, police powers, and whether staff should have called officers at all. 3 points are worth carrying forward. Public filming is generally lawful in public space. Access to premises can still have conditions, and calm explanations usually work better than assumptions. The officers ultimately leave, while the disagreement with staff remains unresolved. Tell me in the comments who handled the escalation best, and why. Subscribe if you want more calm breakdowns of real police encounters. This video is educational, not legal advice. Always check local laws. Peace out.